was spring in Osaka. A soft breeze was blowing across the city. Streets were calm, and a peaceful silence had spread everywhere. Haruki was walking along a narrow bridge on the city outskirts. Haruki was a kind, innocent boy in the final year of college. It was his college holiday today, and he loved walking alone into the open outskirts. Below the bridge, a noisy river danced with joy, splashing over stones, crossing obstacles, and flowing ahead like it had no end. He kept walking, looking at the greenery around him and the wide open skies above, both reminding him of freedom. After walking for about half an hour, Haruki finally saw the old temple, covered in forest creepers. He stepped inside. The temple walls had carvings of gods and strange, mysterious paintings, natural forces shown in human form. As he walked towards the back of the temple, something caught his eye. A small wooden piece was leaning against the wall. On it, something was written in black ink.
Darkest winter nights with heavy storms, covering snow tightly in cold arms. Snow kept shivering, waiting for the light, holding a warm dream all through the night. To face every fear, to gain every right, with silent strength it continued to fight. When the sun looked gently, snow turned bright. It shined with beauty and dissolved in light.
Below the poem, a name was written, Hitori, meaning alone in Japanese. That night, as Haruki lay in bed, the poem kept running through his mind.
Who had written it? What was the meaning? Was Hitori a boy or a girl? Why did they write something so powerful in such a lonely place?
The next day, Haruki sat in his college canteen, searching online for the poem, hoping someone might have shared it before. But he found nothing. So he went to his literature professor and told him everything.
Haruki, these are not just lines. This is the truth of life. You won't fully understand it until you experience it.
Haruki's curiosity grew stronger. He uploaded the poem on social media with a simple caption, curious to know the meaning and the person behind these lines. The poem went viral. Poetry lovers praised it, but no one knew who the writer was. A few days later, Haruki visited a cafe in Osaka with his friends. They ordered the cafe's special drink, Cafe Rate, Cafe Latte. Each coffee came with a different, beautiful latte art. Haruki was amazed. He clicked pictures of every cup and posted them online, anonymously, as he always did. The post went viral. People loved the art and started visiting the cafe. The crowd grew daily. Time passed, but Haruki still hadn't found Hitori. So he took a bold step. He met a publisher and launched a project, an anonymous writing contest. Writers could submit their poems and stories using only nicknames. The best work would win a prize and recognition. Submissions started coming in every day. For 2 weeks, Haruki kept checking if anyone had submitted something under the name Hitori. And then, he found it. The collection signed as Hitori was full of sorrow, loneliness, and silent strength. Haruki could feel the pain hidden in every word.
Dear Hitori, I don't know you, and you don't know me, but your words shook me deeply. I can feel your pain, your silence, your strength. Your nickname says a lot, but I just want to say this. God has plans for everyone. I may be a stranger, but I'm here to listen, to care, to be your friend. We'll meet soon. I believe that.
A few days later, the results were announced. And the winner was Hitori. The news spread. The publisher gained a great reputation. A prize ceremony was held at Osaka City Hall. Haruki sat in the front row, heart racing. He didn't even know if Hitori was a girl or boy. The host called out, "And now please welcome the writer of this year's best poetry collection, Hitori." Everyone looked around. In the noise and crowd, a girl walked slowly onto the stage. Haruki's eyes locked on her. She looked kind, calm, and truly beautiful. His heart smiled. After the event ended, Haruki rushed outside to find her. On a quiet street, he spotted her walking alone. He called out loudly,
Hitori!
She turned back. A boy, breathless from running, stood in front of her, eyes shining with hope and emotion. He came closer and softly began reciting the poem he had first seen.
Darkest winter nights with heavy storms.
She stopped him, eyes filled with tears. Then she smiled and said,
My name is Miyuki.
and she hugged him. Haruki stood still, surprised. He didn't know what had just happened, but something inside told him this moment mattered. Later, they sat on a bench in a nearby park. Cherry blossoms floated gently through the air. The river beside them reflected the orange of the setting sun. Miyuki looked at the sky and began speaking.
My parents died last year in a car accident. I had no one left. I was broken, mentally and emotionally. To survive, I started working part-time at a cafe. My condition was really bad. Then one day you came there and posted pictures of the latte art. Do you know who made that art?
Haruki shook his head, softly.
No, I don't.
Miyuki smiled and said,
It was me. I created those. Because of your post, the cafe became popular. The owner realized the reason was the art, and he increased my salary. That's how I paid my college fees.
Haruki sat silently, shocked, yet filled with joy. Miyuki continued,
I tried finding you online, but your account had no name or details. I didn't want to message you. I wanted to meet you, face to face. And today, it happened.
She wiped her tears and smiled again.
Do you remember the message you sent me during the event? That message healed me. For the first time after a long time, my tears came from happiness, not pain. I wrote using the name Hitori because I felt alone. I had lost all confidence. I didn't believe in myself anymore. But when I saw your contest, I submitted my writings without any hope, and then I won. After the results, everyone in my college started supporting me. I even received offers, one from an OTT platform to write scripts, another from a storytelling company.
Her eyes sparkled now.
You asked me the meaning of that poem, right?
She looked at him and said,
I didn't understand it before, but now I do. When the sun looks at snow, the snow melts, not because it's weak, but because it's ready to bloom again. You were that sun, Haruki, and I didn't even know I was snow until you came.
Haruki couldn't stop his tears now. But his smile, it was shining like sunlight. And in that moment, the sun finally met the snow.
Thanks for watching. Follow us on social media for more. If you liked the story, don't forget to hit the like button. Tell us what you felt in the comments. We'd love to know. And if it touched you, share it with your friends too. They might love it. And most importantly, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Mystoric Tales, where emotions hide in shadows.